All right, good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. If you're paying attention to the background, you can see that I'm once again back at my parents' house. So yeah, we'll be doing a couple of the videos from here this week. But we'll keep moving forward. We'll do our stretches, we'll do our mindfulness like we have been. And yeah, we'll get this week started right. So I hope you guys all had a wonderful, restful weekend. We said it Friday, but we'll say it again to all the fathers out there, father figures, grandpas, uncles, um, dad dogs, or dog dads, however you describe it. Happy Father's Day to you guys. Hope you had a great day yesterday. All right, well, we'll go ahead and move towards the quote. So it says, everything is within your power, and your power is within you. Everything is within your power, and your power is within you. So last week we talked a lot about being present and being in this moment. This quote today, just to me, it ties in the idea of being present, but within yourself, and knowing that everything you need is in this moment, and it's already within you, right? So I know a lot of times we look to external sources, or something maybe outside of us, or something that we think that is a little bit bigger than us. And yes, we are part of a greater system, of course, and that's not to take away from that, but it is also to say that if you want to make a change, or if you want to do something or improve something, it starts within you, and you have that capability, right? We don't need these external objects, or any materialistic thing to make us better or make us different. I personally believe that we are all whole inside, and we all have exactly what we need to move forward in the day, and to move forward in the life in our lives. So yeah, I just think that this quote reminds us that we're capable. We're capable of really anything that we want to be capable of. And we just have to look inside ourselves and know that we have that strength, know that we have that power. It's already there. So it's my little motivational quote for today. Maybe it can be motivational Monday, something like that. But yeah, just knowing that what you have is everything you need, and you're capable of probably more than you think. So we'll get started. We'll do our part, although it might seem small, but it's starting each day with stretches and breath work, and reconnecting to that source of power, right? Which is inside of us. So let's go ahead. Let's get set up. We'll get to our starting position, and we'll move forward, cultivating our own power from within. All right, you guys, go ahead. Come to the starting position. So our feet are flat on the floor. Hips are heavy, grounding into the chair beneath us. Feel your spine get long, all the way from your hips up to your head. And we will get started, as we always do, with 3 deep breaths. I invite you to close the eyes here as we inhale through the nose. Pull the breath in. Exhale, open mouth. Let the breath go. Inhale through the nose. Belly fills, chest expands. Exhale, open mouth. Let it all go. Last one. Deep breath in. And a slow breath out. Good. Go ahead. Blink your eyes open. Come on into the space that you're in. I'm going to take a little sip of coffee, part of my Monday motivation, right? All right, and then let's go ahead and get started with the stretches. So as always, we'll begin with our legs, our lower extremities. So go ahead and bring those straight out in front of you as best as you can. And then we'll start by pointing and flexing the feet here. Good, just start to get the body moving, get the blood flowing. And as always, if you're unable to see physical motion in the body, that's okay. I invite you to close your eyes and then see if you can watch as the body energetically moves, right? So toes away, toes towards, just back and forth. Nice and slow. Nice job, you guys. A couple more just like that. Awesome. When you're done, go ahead and keep those legs straight out in front of you, but bring your feet back in towards your face so they're flexed towards you. And then you can rest your heels on the floor as well. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, gently reach those hands down towards your toes here. Good. And just start to breathe into this posture. Start to feel your own power within. Using the breath here to softly stretch into this position. Start to notice sensation on the back of your legs here. Maybe in your calves or your hamstrings. Just come into this present moment. Come into your power. Good. Take another soft breath in. And then slowly, slowly come on back up towards seated. Nice job, you guys. Put a bend in the knees here. Come back to your starting position and let's take a breath to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Awesome job. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into stretching our hip adductors, so our inner thighs here. And we're going to do that by just drawing our knees in opposite directions. So we're just gently pulling the thighs away from one another. You can use your hands or a forearm just to add a little extra pressure if that feels okay. Otherwise, just using the muscles of the hips and the legs here to pull the knees in opposite directions. Good, and then come back to the breath. Slow and steady. Start to ease into this position. Maybe let go of any extra tension, holding in the shoulders or the jaw. Good. Take another deep breath in. And exhale slowly, slowly. Come on back. Draw those legs back towards one another. And let's take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Let it go. Awesome job, you guys. All right, let's go ahead and get into the back side of our hips here. So into our glutes or hip rotator muscles. Come to the starting position. Bring your feet flat. Your hips are heavy. Feel your spine get a little longer. Sit up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. And then we'll start with the right leg. Draw that knee up into your belly, into your chest. And then just start to breathe into the back side of that right hip, noticing what you feel. If it feels okay in your body, you can cross the leg over the opposite one here. Good. Just continuing to feel into sensation. Maybe creating length and space as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, gently pull that leg a little closer, deepening the stretch. Nice job, you guys. Take another inhale here. And exhale, slowly release. Let that leg go. Awesome job. We'll go ahead and switch sides. So once again, sit up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. And then bring that left knee up into your torso, squeezing it gently into the belly or the chest. And then again, breathe into the back side of this left hip. Notice what sensations you feel. Notice if the stretch changes when maybe you cross it over the opposite leg. Just feel into this moment. Feel into your breath. Nice job, you guys. Smooth and steady. Softly inhale. Softly exhale. Nice job. Take another deep breath in here. And as you exhale, slowly release. Let the leg go. Awesome work, you guys. Let's take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Let it go. Nice work. Okay, let's go ahead and move into our trunk stretches. So getting into our spine. So from our starting position, legs are heavy, grounding, rooted into the floor and the chair beneath you. Take a breath in as you lengthen through the spine. And then as you exhale, gently twist over to the right here. Maybe grabbing a hold of your leg or possibly the chair. Wherever it feels best in your body, creating a little bit of stability and leverage. Perhaps the gaze comes over the right shoulder. And then just continue to breathe. Inhale as you lengthen through the spine, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, gently twist a little deeper, moving into the space created. Good. Take another breath in here. And exhale, slowly release. Come on back towards center. Nice job, you guys. Take another breath in. And as you exhale, we'll switch sides, coming over to the left this time. Good. Once again, taking the hand grip of your choice here. Gently twisting the spine. Maybe the gaze comes over the left shoulder this time. And then continuing to breathe. Lengthening as you inhale. Softly twisting as you exhale. Good. Smooth and steady. Feeling into this moment. Feeling into your breath. Inhale here. And exhale. Slowly release. Let it go. Nice job, you guys. Let's take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth. Exhale. Let it go. Awesome work, you guys. All right, keeping your legs exactly where they're at, we are going to round forward now. Bring your hands down towards the floor, maybe towards your feet. And just start to feel into the low back here. Breathing into the lumbar spine. Watching and sensing as the muscles softly stretch open, gently drawing away from one another. If it feels okay, you can continue rounding forward, maybe releasing the back body, maybe releasing the weight of the head towards the floor. But if there's any restriction or any compression, just back off a little bit and go ahead and stay right in the low back area, right in the sweet spot. Nice job, you guys. Continue breathing here. Take a soft breath in. And then as you exhale, slowly, slowly, slowly roll on back up towards seated. Good. Give yourself a moment here to reset. Allow the spine to come back in line. Let the blood pressure resettle. Take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. Nice job, you guys. All right, now we will go ahead and move into the front of our body here. So you can start by squeezing your shoulder blades towards one another. That's just going to begin to open up the front of the body here, broaden the chest, draw your elbows in towards one another, and then continue breathing as you begin to broaden the front of your body. Now, a couple options here. If your chair is low enough, you can take your spine up and over. Mine's a little higher, so I'm just going to push my shoulders into the back here and then get a nice rounding through the back body here, pulling my heart and belly button forward. You can always take your arms to either sides here, further opening the chest, and then just softly lift the chin up here. You don't want to crank the neck back too far. You want to make sure you allow for blood flow, airflow, no restriction. And then continue breathing. Feeling into the abdomen and the pecs, all the tissues around the neck and the throat. With every inhale, allowing the front body to expand here with breath. Inhale deeply. And then as you exhale, watching all the tissues and all the muscles soften and relax. Nice job, you guys. Continue moving the breath here, soft and slow. Take another inhale and exhale. Come on back up to seated. Nice job, you guys. All right, let's take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose, open mouth, exhale, let it go. Nice work, everyone. All right, so now let's go ahead and get into our arms, right? So our upper extremities. We're gonna start with flexion here at the shoulder. And what that is just taking this arm bone up and away from the side of your body. Now, whether you're down here or here, maybe at shoulder height, or you're up above your head, wherever you're at in this range is considered flexion. So just know that it might look a little bit different in your body. It might look a little bit different than the last time you did this. So just know that every day is a little different. Every body's a little different. And wherever you're at is perfect, right? So you just want to continue to breathe into sensation, whatever range you're at in that posture. So I'm going to also guide with fingers in between one another if you can. I suggest doing that. That's going to open up the palm here. That's going to allow a little bit more range of mobility in the fingers and the hand. Of course, you have a couple other options. If you want, you can take more of a cup grip here and clasp your hands as they guide overhead. You can always utilize the strength of one arm to assist the other here. And then, of course, you can always take just one arm up overhead. So wherever you're at, be there, feel into sensation, do what's best in your body. We'll all come to the starting position. Feet are flat, knees bent, hips heavy. Once again, I'm going to guide with fingers in between one another. Take the grip of your choice. Feel the spine lengthen as you breathe in. And then lift those arms up overhead, maybe in the direction of the ceiling. And again, that's just the cue. That's just the direction that you want to take your hands in. But if you're down here, or maybe you're at shoulder height, that's okay. Wherever it feels good in your body, breathe into the stretch. Know where you can push yourself a little bit, and then also know when to back off a little bit, right? It's a fine line between stretching and sensation, but also avoiding any pain. Good. Continue moving the breath, slow and steady. Nice job, you guys. If it feels good in your body on the next breath, maybe reach those hands a little higher. Maybe stretch the armpits a little further. Breathing into sensation, breathing into this moment, doing what feels best in your body. And then as you exhale, slowly, slowly, slowly release those arms down. Good, nice job, you guys. Release the arms and let's take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Awesome work, everyone. All right, I'm going to turn to the side. So I'm going to show you scapular glide. So that's motion here at our shoulder blades. If you have, if you have a table or a flat surface in front of you, I recommend placing your hands on top of it. That's just going to draw your shoulder blades up and away as you pull your hands up and away. Now, if you're like me and you don't have a flat surface, we can pretend, but we're still doing that same motion. We're taking our hands and our arms up and away from us. And then this is pulling the shoulder blades just gently around the rib cage. So if you need to feel a difference, squeeze your shoulders back towards one another, right? And then pull them away from each other so they move to opposite sides of the rib cage. And then again, get your arms involved here. Just getting a little bit of motion here at the shoulder blades. Releasing any tension in your neck and your armpits. And then just continuing to breathe. Feeling into your body. Feeling into this moment. Good. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, slowly, slowly, come on back towards seated. Release those arms down. Nice job, you guys. All right, I'm going to turn around and face you again, and we'll get into our last arm stretch. So that's feeling into the back side of our arms and shoulders here. So once again, from starting position, lower half of the body is heavy, grounding towards the floor. Take a deep breath in as you sit up nice and tall. And then we'll start with our right arm, reaching it up and across the body here. Drawing the hands away from the center of your body. That's option number one. Option number two, you can grab a hold of this other shoulder just for a little stability and then give it a little tug. Notice what you feel on the back side of the right arm. And then option number three, if you have a free hand to use, you can gently pull that arm across your body, giving it a little squeeze, just feeling into sensation on the back side of that arm. Good. And then continuing to breathe wherever you're at. Slow and steady. Nice job, you guys. Continuing to release any tension. If there's any pain, back off a little. Good. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, slowly release. Let it go. Awesome work, you guys. We'll go ahead and switch sides. So once more, sit up nice and tall. And then bring the left arm up and across the body here. Good. This is option number one, just reaching your hand away from you, crossing over midline. Option number two, grabbing a hold of that opposite shoulder. And again, just give it a gentle tug here if you can. Notice what it does on the back side of the left arm. And then option number three, you can take your free hand if available and then gently squeeze that arm in, right? So just giving it a nice little pull here, feeling into the back side of your left shoulder. Smooth and steady, no forcing, no pain. Nice job, you guys. Take another deep breath in here. And as you exhale, slowly release. Let it go. Awesome job. All right, now we are at my favorite part, shoulder rolls. So let's go ahead and bring your ears up to your shoulders and back down again. Up to your shoulders and back down again. Rolling out the neck here, rolling out the shoulder girdle. Maybe going forward as well as backwards. Just really feeling into your body, feeling what's best. Awesome job, you guys. Let's take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Awesome work, you guys. All right, so let's go ahead and come back to our starting position. So once again, feet are flat, hips are heavy, spine is long. Relax the shoulders down the back. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, gently drop the right ear over to the right shoulder. Good. And then we're just going to come into our breath here. If it feels okay, close the eyes. And just start to let go. Allow the weight of the head to pour over towards the floor. As you breathe into the left side of your neck here, watching and feeling as the muscles soften and stretch away from one another. Just allowing yourself to let go a little bit with every breath out. Good. Smooth and steady. Keep the breath moving. Nice inhale here. And as you exhale, slowly come on up through center. Nice work, you guys. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Sit up nice and tall as you take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, gently drop the left ear down to the left shoulder. Good. If it feels okay, once again, close the eyes. Begin to let everything soften and let go. Allowing the weight of the head to once again pour over towards the floor as you breathe into the right side of the neck this time. Feeling into your neck muscles. watching them as they melt away from each other. Letting go of a little bit of tension, releasing a little more with every breath out. Nice job, you guys. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, slowly drop the chin down towards the chest. And then just begin to make small, slow circles with the head and the neck. Breathing into the cervical spine. Watching and feeling as the stretch moves through all corners of the neck here. Make sure to switch directions as you're ready. Reversing the rotation. Continuing to feel into sensation, into this moment. As you're ready, come on back through center. Nice job, you guys. Bring the spine back in line here. Return to that starting position. Lower half of the body is heavy, grounding towards the floor. Feel your spine long and lifted. Relax the shoulders down. And we'll finish just as we started with 3 deep breaths. Once again, I invite you to close the eyes here as we inhale through the nose. Pull the breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Let the breath go. Inhale through the nose. Belly fills, chest expands. Exhale, open mouth. Let it all go. Last one. Deep breath in. And a slow breath out. Nice job, you guys. As you're ready, softly blink the eyes back open. Come on back into the space that you're in. And that ends our stretches for today. So hopefully you guys are feeling a little bit more energized, feeling a little calmer. So thank you so much for joining for that portion. I'm going to go ahead and get set up for mindfulness. So if you hold tight, I'll be with you in a second. All right, you guys. Let's get a little rotation here. Good. All right. Hey, Miss Tina. Good to see you out there. No, I did not move. If you missed the beginning of the video, I'm back at my parents' house. So this is the same room that I did it in a couple weeks ago. And I'm back here visiting them for a few days. So yes, I'm at my parents'. But I technically moved, if you mean like my physical body moved to a different location. Yes, 100%. But you noticed, I appreciate that. So good to see you out there. Hello, hello. I hope you're having a wonderful morning. I'm sorry, let me just get this set up. Why is my app, where did it go? You know, I feel like technology is always giving me a hard time, right? Okay. Where did it go? Here we go. Okay. This is what happens when you are in a space that is not your own and that you're not used to. You get a little sidetracked. But okay, the timer is ready. And let's get the other part of the mindfulness set up. Let's take a sip of the coffee. Okay. So, welcome. How's everyone doing? For anyone that missed the beginning of the video, Yes, I am at my parents' house this week again, so a little bit of a different background, different setting. And I'll go ahead and reread the quote as well. So it says, everything is within your power, and your power is within you. And kind of like we talked about at the beginning of the video, you're capable of so much. You're capable probably of things that we don't even realize, right? And I just like this. It's a good reminder that we might not be able to necessarily control everything outside of us, but we control how we show up. And that's our power, right? We can react and respond in a manner that suits us and suits our needs. So just know that you have that strength, know that you have that power within you, and know that you're capable of so much. So I like this one. It's just a good motivational Monday quote, getting us started off on the right foot this week. So let's see, who else do we got out there? King Robert. Yes, hello, sir. That's quite the look in that little emoji. Good to see you out there. Hopefully, Miss Vivian's keeping you in line. It's a full-time job. We all know that. All right, you guys. So this week, with our mindfulness practice, we're just going to go back to the breath. Alongside the quote where it says, "Your power is within you," I believe part of that power is the power of breath, right? And simply knowing that everything you need in your entire life is right here, right in this moment, right in your breath. And so by focusing on that, focusing on your inhales, focusing on your exhales, you're able to see yourself as you really are with all your power, and just know that everything you need is right here inside. So we're gonna focus on that all week. We'll do our 15-minute breathing exercise. And yeah, I just, if you haven't done this before, I invite you to simply arrive and let it be an opportunity to discover the strength that you have within. And sometimes we know that we have the strength, but maybe we need to balance it with a little bit of grace or patience or love or kindness. The breath can teach us that as well. So whatever it is that you are looking for, know that the breath can help you find it from within inside yourself. So as always, I will lead you both in and out of these stretches. Out of this practice. We just did the stretches. I will lead you both in and out of this practice. This time you'll hear two bells. You'll hear a bell at the beginning, starting the practice, and then you'll hear a bell at the end, and that'll indicate our time is over. So if all you want to do is show up and relax and take a couple of breaths, by all means, let this time be that for you. I will offer a little bit of verbal guidance, just different ways, different suggestions as to how you can focus on your breath and where you can focus on your breath. But yeah, if all you want to do is show up and breathe and ignore everything I'm saying, then do that. This is your time. So the only thing that I recommend is finding a nice, comfortable seat. Maybe that's in the chair that you did your stretches in. Maybe that is lying down if that's safe and comfortable for you. So wherever you're at, just come to a nice, comfortable position. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths here, a couple of cleansing breaths, right? Inhale through the nose. Exhale, open mouth, let it all go. A few more just like that, clearing everything out. Deep breath in. Big breath out. One more, just like that. Deep breath in. And a slow breath out. Once again, for the next several minutes, I invite you to simply arrive. Come into this moment, come into this space, and simply just show up. If you haven't already, I invite you to close your eyes. Close your eyes or soften your gaze. And simply allow your attention to come inward. With your eyes closed, see if you can see yourself. Picturing, visualizing, imagining, however you describe it, using the mind's eye to just show up and observe. See yourself in this moment from head to toe. Take a soft breath in and then a soft breath out. As you're ready, and without changing anything, simply bring your focus and your attention to your breath. See if you can watch as the inhale travels in and the exhale travels out. Watching, observing without judgment. Bring your focus to your breath. If it helps, you can bring your focus to one point within your body, one point that allows you to see the physical reaction of your breath. Maybe it's your nose. Maybe you feel and sense as the air rushes in, and then feel and sense as the air rushes out. Maybe you sense the breath in your chest, watching as the rib cage expands in all directions with the inhale, and then softens back down with the exhale. Maybe it's the low belly, watching as your belly fills up with breath as you breathe in, and then watching as the belly empties completely as you breathe out. Wherever it is in your body, Find your anchor point, your place of focus. And just watch. Watch as the breath travels in. And then watch as the breath travels out. And watch as the breath travels in. And watch as the breath travels out. If your mind has wandered, or your thoughts have been distracted, that's okay. Acknowledge it. See them for what they are. Maybe take a moment to express a little gratitude for your working mind, your processing brain. And then when you're ready, let it go. Let your thoughts pass. Release any distraction. And come back. Come back to the breath. Come back to your anchor point. Watching as the breath comes in, and watching as the breath moves out. Just as an anchor keeps a ship steady in the storm, so too can your anchor point of your breath keep you steady when the storm of thoughts comes. Using the breath to focus. Using the breath to stabilize. Using your breath to acknowledge the power within you. Softly breathing in and softly breathing out. Softly breathing in and softly breathing out. If you haven't already, try to follow your breath for one full cycle. Watching either the breath itself or focusing on your anchor point for the entirety of your inhale and the entirety of your exhale. If you get interrupted or your mind wanders, that's okay. Try again. With every new breath, you have a new opportunity. Watching as the breath comes in And watching as the breath goes out. If you're able to watch for one full cycle, try for two. If two is easy, go for three. If you've got three down, try for four. And if you can follow your breath for four, just keep going. Watching each cycle, flowing in and flowing out. Flowing in and flowing out. And if at any point you lose focus or you get distracted, that's okay. Notice, acknowledge, and come back to the breath. Breathing in and breathing out. We're in the final few minutes of this practice. I will let go of my verbal guidance and continue to breathe with you. You'll hear a final bell indicating that our time is up. And until then, focus on your breath. Focus on your anchor point. Softly breathing in and softly breathing out. Softly breathing in and softly breathing out. Take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. Let go of any focus. Release any anchor points. And just come back to this moment. Come back to this space. If you wish to stay here, breathing, discovering your own power, by all means, please do so. Otherwise, as you're ready, when you're ready, softly blink the eyes open. Come on back into the space that you're in. As always, thank you guys so much for showing up, participating, joining in this practice. I continue to appreciate it more than you know. It's a wonderful opportunity to continue to connect with all of you and share in the fact that we all have the power within, and we can continue to cultivate it in our own way, with our own bodies, our own breaths. I hope you have a wonderful Monday. We'll be back here again tomorrow morning, live from my parents' house, 10 o'clock. Until then, continue to take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Thank you guys. Have a good one.